Warning: the opinions expressed in this video do not represent YouTube associations, agencies, nor any particular individuals. They are merely from three guys trying to pass the boredom of everyday life. Some explicit content may occur in this or future presentations. Viewer discretion may be advised, but ignored if you're into that thing.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Wild Wolf Show, 12 Days of Christmas. I am DJC.
I'm the Big Bad Wolf Benny.
And I'm Wild Man Wes.
And today we're talking about Scrooge. This is day 7. So, Scrooge is, that kind of movie where you get, it's a Christmas movie, obviously. It's going by like the Christmas Carol type, set up with the ghost, but it's modernized with Bill Murray being he's an executive instead of running a shop. So he's visited by these, things from his past, from his present, from his future, and I'm sure you know the premise of the movie. We won't give it all away, but I guess we'll just get right into it and
Yeah,
we like about it.
Yeah.
The first thing I'm going to say that I really like about this movie, Carol Kane is the ghost of Christmas Present.
Sometimes you have to slap them in the face to get their attention.
Basically, the physical comedy between her and Bill Murray.
Oh God, but Bill Murray's always been good with. Ever since being a groundling in the SNL, seriously, physical comedy's always been good.
Oh man, no, I love the way these two complement each other when they're acting together. All the ghosts are good, pretty much.
Yeah.
But Carol Kane's the one that sticks out to me just because she got the little fake fairy wings on, and she's just being Bill Murray the whole time. Come on, the hit me with the toaster.
Right.
That is one of the greatest lines ever. But like you said, the dynamics between because the whole movie had whether it was your main characters or whether it was your side characters like the ghosts, most of them were all portrayed by a comedian or someone that was affiliated at one point with Saturday Night Live, whether it was a regular cast member or a host. And the dynamics, slapstick comedy, they do touch on a lot of, more serious matters. Especially with being a modernization of Christmas Carol. We know about Tiny Tim in the original story being more of a cripple, but
in this one they make him more of he's crippled, but in his own mind.
Yeah, it's a psychological crippling because he had watched his father get killed. So in this situation, it makes a modernized story more hard hitting.
It's a little more tragic.
Yeah, and it gives Bill Murray's character of the quote unquote Scrooge more of a reason to kind of go, but there is some comedy where he goes, so no wonder she wore black for like a year, which, there is some tongue-in-cheek humor, but at the same time, he said it very deadpan.
Yeah.
To really put the point across of how,
he just didn't
serious.
pay attention.
Yeah, and they make him more sympathetic in a way because when you see him after doing executive meetings, he's drinking profusely.
Oh, he's drinking.
With Scrooge, the original Scrooge, you really don't see him being as much of like an alcoholic or any type of like a womanizer or anything.
No.
They make
he's
him
kind of more like a recluse.
Yeah.
He's got all this money, just keeps it to himself, doesn't want anybody else to have it.
In this situation, it's just he's being a jerk just because he realized that he got everything that he thought he wanted, but he realized there was something he was missing. I've not been a fan of updates or reboots or anything, but in this situation, I'm going to turn the other way because of the fact that
I think that modernizing it actually helped it more because
they have so many remakes of Christmas Carol as it is.
It's so relatable. Again, it just goes back to that movie. Everybody wants to watch a movie and be able to relate to a character, and I think remaking it this way, modernizing it, helps everybody because I mean,
making it a dark comedy.
yeah,
instead
you
of
go back
drama.
to the original one, that Charles Dickens wrote, and it's in England, and it's pretty much like in the 1800s,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, give or
early
take.
1800s, mid 1800s, something
Yeah,
like that.
Something like that.
So none of us can. How are we supposed to, like kind of feel the way they felt? 'Cause we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We don't live the same way. We don't have the same problems they did. So modernizing it kind of helps for us to relate to it. And like I said, I think that's what everybody wants. They want to see a relatable character.
In this situation, they nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they didn't make it to like you're saying, they didn't make it to copy exactly what that is. They made it to give it that twist, and it wasn't trying to be like when they redid Miracle on 34th Street, and they made it now, and they made it newer. But they were trying to copy that way
It's the
too much
same-
of the original.
yeah, I hear ya.
the don't fix what isn't broken
Yeah.
Pretty much.
factor.
So they took what was already working and then they added a little bit more to it to make it better. So that's what happened with this movie, guys.
Yeah. For things that I don't like about it, I can't really think of anything that
Oh, I have one. All right, so I'm gonna jump right into it. This is the movie actually why I hate Christmas, and it's at the end, and it's the best part of the movie when he's on national television, basically
Oh, okay.
going off, and everybody's like, "It's that time of year. We should be nicer. Give it to your fellow man. You have no blanket. Give it to a homeless person." Stuff like that. It's a good point. It really is. But my problem with it is, if you can be nice for a whole month, to everybody, why can't you just be like that all year round? And that is why I hate Christmas. Because as soon as Christmas is over, everybody goes back to their selfish, greedy ways.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I am probably not the best person in the world. I'm ignorant. I'm loud. I'm an asshole.
You're on this channel.
I'm on this channel, basically. So I'm not judging anybody. But if
We're
you
not.
ask
Hey,
anybody,
we're not perfect.
I act
by
the
any
same
means.
way. I act the same way all year round. Now there are hypocrites out there who, when Christmas comes around, they start acting a little bit nicer and they want to say that they're such a nice person. You're not. I know you the other 11 months of the year.
Yeah.
So that is my biggest problem with Christmas, is everybody thinks that, and it goes back to you as children. Santa's watching, I have to be good, I have to be better. No, he's watching all year. If there's really a Santa Claus, he's watching all year. It's not just the month of December.
Yeah.
So that is my problem with Christmas. That's why I hate
Okay.
it, because people are fake.
I mean, and I'll admit, because I really couldn't think of anything that I didn't really care for. Well, maybe the whole situation with he and his former girlfriend Claire.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried that's the only thing with the modernization that I really didn't care for, because it's they want to make it a comedy, they want to make it a love story. It's like, if you're going to do a modernization, make up your mind with what you're going to do with it, because eventually my brain is going to have way too many
It's too many
side
things.
stories. So yeah. But other than that, yeah, the ending I could,
No, like I said, the ending's good. Don't get me wrong.
No, but I mean,
he
it's-
gives a great speech. It's all
But
really
no,
good.
the
It
message
just-
is good. It's just,
Don't do it just for 1 month. If you're gonna
Yeah.
do it, don't do it for 1 month. Do it all the time.
Well, I think the special effects still held up pretty good for
for late 80s.
for late 80s.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I like from it.
I did like how they did Death, how they did like the TV first face and it would
Yeah.
switch. That was cool.
Okay.
I like that.
They kind of ripped off Manny Faces from He-Man, but oh well.
So
Was there
I
anything
think
that
that-
you didn't like about it? Or?
Not really. I
Well, we should probably grade
Give this one a grade. I'm gonna give this one actually an A+ because it goes above and beyond the original movie. And then like I said, it's got a great message in it. It's never too late to change. All that good stuff that he talks about in the movie. And it is. It's never too late to change. It don't matter. You could be on your deathbed as long as you're trying to make a change for tomorrow.
Yeah,
So I'm giving this one a good, solid A+ because it deserves it.
fair enough.
But with that change, it has to be year round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like you said.
Exactly. Be constant.
DC?
I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A. It's the story is still relatable. After all the years from the original Christmas Carol to now. So yeah, I'll give it an A.
Right on. I'm probably going to give it a solid A myself, because apart from the not knowing what side story we're going to flip with first and yada yada yada, rewatchability. I can always watch
you can
this.
I watch this every year.
It's, the ending still. The movie itself, it hits me sometimes, once in a while.
It makes you kind of want to be a better person, and then
But other than that, great cast, great comedy.
Oh, God, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just apart from that little, faux pas, I'm about the side stories. I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure that you leave a comment, whether we did good, whether we did bad, maybe something you'd like to see on, one of the Wild Wolf Show or any of our side projects. And as always, it's the holiday season. We're in the giving mood, and we hope that you give back by pushing that red button and ring that bell. Because if you ring that bell, you'll know exactly when these videos are posted, and we won't have to be sure to put it up on all of our other social media,
I mean, we're still going to do it.
We're still going to do it, but, we figure this way you're not sitting there, wondering, when's the next one coming up, guys?
For our, devoted fans out there, we know you guys sit by the computer and just, when's the next episode? I need my fix, man. I need it. I know you guys do. Thank you. We appreciate it. We love you.
We do. Yes, we do.
So please keep watching. Please keep us going, because you guys are the only things that are keeping us going right now, honestly. Man. So we appreciate you. We love you. And since we're in this, the holiday season, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays, whatever way you want me to say it. There you go. I did all three.
Exactly. Until then, I'm Wild Man Wes.
I'm the Big Bad Wolf Benny.
And I'm DJC.
And we will see you tomorrow on Day 8 of the Wild Wolf Show's 12 Days of Christmas.
All right.
Think of yourself.